Hi friends, in this video I will be discuss a very important MCQ for your NEET PG examination. Here 55-year diabetic male patient presenting to you with chest discomfort and shortness of breath for last 2 hours. Okay. So here ECG suggestive of ST elevation in 2-3 AVF with reciprocal changes in AVL. Okay. BP was 100/60, that is stable BP, and TROP-T is positive. Okay, TROP-T is positive. What is most appropriate next step in the management? So here patient with chest pain, discomfort and shortness of breath with ECG changes, ST elevation in 2-3 AVF with TROP-T is positive. So ST elevation in 2-3 AVF suggestive of inferior wall MI. So it is a case of inferior wall MI, and positive TROP-T confirm the myocardial injury. Okay, and here the patient is within the golden window because of 2 hours. Okay, if the patient is within less than 2 hours, less than 12 hours, then patient is within golden window. Okay, so as per American Heart Association, ST elevated MI guideline, the preferred strategy in any hemodynamically stable patient, here the patient is hemodynamically stable, within 12 hours, the next step is always PCI, percutaneous coronary intervention. Okay, coronary angiography and stenting if the patient is hemodynamically stable and present within 12 hours of onset of symptom. So it will improve the survival, reduce infarct size and prevent complication. Why other option not correct? Option A is morphine, oxygen, nitroglycerin, aspirin. These are the supportive treatment but not a definitive. Definitive treatment is PCI. Okay, aspirin should be given, but PCI is a definitive treatment. So option A is wrong here. Option B is streptokinase. Streptokinase consider where PCI not available within 120 minutes. अगर PCI available नहीं है, then you will consider for streptokinase. Option C is emergency coronary angiography. Yes, it is a correct option. C is emergency coronary angiography. D, transfer to higher center without intervention. No, transfer without any treatment, delay can increase infarct size and mortality. So option D is also wrong here. Okay, so primary PCI is the preferred reperfusion strategy when it can be performed in timely fashion. Actually अगर पेशेंट विदिन 90 मिनट आ जाता है, विदिन 90 मिनट, इसको बोलते हैं डोर टू बैलून टाइम. सो primary PCI is the preferred reperfusion strategy. Okay, for any ST elevated MI, you should look for always reciprocal changes. Reciprocal changes in ECG, and here is a inferior wall MI. So in inferior wall MI there is a hypotension. It is only MI where IV fluid is indicated. IV fluid given. Okay, and inferior wall MI also lead to bradycardia. Why bradycardia? Because in inferior wall MI, involvement of which artery? Right coronary artery, and right coronary artery also supplied the SA node. So due to disruption of blood supply to the SA node lead to bradycardia. So inferior wall MI also present with hypotension and bradycardia.